The student wants to refute a claim that malapportionment in the sorting favors small urban districts. Okay, you guys know that refute means reject, so we have to say something opposite to this favoring small urban districts. So talk about something favoring small or less populated rural district. Less populated. Okay. So you want to talk about this guy here. Okay. Alright, so what is malapportionment? That's our topic here. Okay, in line 1, malapportionment is the over or underrepresentation relative to population size of electoral districts in a governing body. Instead of most countries like one vote per one person, they have a different system here, sort of like American electoral college system. So that's line 1. Line 2, it is a common feature of representative government. Okay, and then line 3, there are 169 seats in Norway's Supreme Legislature Storting. So we mentioned Storting here. So Storting is Norway's Supreme Legislature, sort of like Parliament in Britain or like our Congress in the United States. In line 4, seats are distributed by a formula that awards 1 point per resident. Okay, so population does matter, but you get more points for having land. If your I don't know, if your state or province is big, the bigger the land, more votes you get, more points to represent the Supreme Legislature. So that's important. So that's like the evidence how it can favor the less populated rural province with big land. So less populated rural districts with large tracts of land receive a disproportionate number of seats compared to smaller but more populated urban districts. So I think this line 5 summarizes everything, and this is what students definitely want to talk about, okay, because they get more points, and you can see that from line 4, 1.8 versus 1. So if you got really large land, well, it can overcome the small urban districts. So choice A, less populated rural districts are disproportionately underrepresented in the sorting. And the moment I read this is opposite. Okay, actually, less populated rural districts may disproportionately overrepresent. And we say here in line 5, less populated rural districts with large tract receive disproportionate large number of seats. So that's the opposite from the student's note. So let's eliminate A. B, it's untrue that malapportionment in the 169 seats stored in favors small urban districts. Rather, the formula for distributing seats overrepresents more populated districts. And that's not true here. Okay, when you say that the formula for distributing seats overrepresents more population districts, we show the case that it's not always true. Population does cost more points, but you can see that there's more points given per unit of land, so that's not true. Okay, based on your second part. Choice C, a common feature of representative government, malapportionment occurs when electoral districts are over or underrepresented. Okay, they only talk about this line 1 about definition, but nothing about the sorting here. Okay, we have to narrow down the topic to the Norway Supreme Legislature, and there's nothing about it, so choice C is out. Choice D, awarding more points per unit of land than points per resident, and we saw that in line 4 when you saw 1.8 versus 1 point. The formula for distributing sorting seats overrepresent less populated rural districts with large tracts of land, and that does reject the claim about malapportionment favoring small urban districts. Urban is like where you see more people, and no, like you saw in line 5, less populated rural district with large land can overcome the population and take more seats in the legislative bodies. Oh, I was about to cross that out. Should be D. D is the correct answer. Okay.